Now, cancer treatment is known to be an expensive affair, with many patients usually struggling to meet the costs. Various organizations have worked with donors to enable the affordable supply of such drugs, efforts that are currently being paralyzed by the introduction of the railway development levy by the government. Now, at the moment, a consignment consisting of both HIV and AIDS and cancer drugs has been detained at the Kenya Revenue Authority for 2 months pending payment of tax. Now, this even as the health of patients is possibly compromised. Sharon Momanyi reports.
John Musheru is an ailing man. In 2008, he was diagnosed with a type of cancer known as chronic myeloid leukemia. And so is Ramadhan Jaden.
Symptoms ambayo ilinianzia ilinichapa hii mguu, one side kwa inauma 24/7, siwezi kulala, na nikitumia diclofenac nothing.
But like hundreds of other cancer patients, John and Ramadhan had a ray of hope when they freely accessed a special anti-cancer drug known as Glyvec. This drug is given to patients suffering from this type of cancer for free through a program run by the Nairobi Hospital and a cancer patient support group called Henzo Kenya. The program has since 2005 been outsourcing these drugs to support a group of 360 patients suffering from chronic myeloid leukemia and gastrointestinal stromal tumor.
This medicine is brought in for free. All duty and taxes that all have been charged has always been waived by the government.
However, the supply of these life-supporting drugs is under threat. A recent consignment of the drugs has been detained by the Kenya Revenue Authority for 2 months now. This is pending tax payment following the recent introduction of the railway development levy of 1.5%. The beneficiaries are now supposed to pay 5.6 million shillings in order to have the drugs released. The drugs are costly. Patients generally take 4 to 6 tablets a day. Each tablet costs 2,500 shillings. This translates to a cost of 10,000 to 15,000 Kenya shillings a day and a monthly cost of about 300,000 to 400,000 Kenya shillings, a cost any of these patients can barely meet.
If it comes to buying these drugs and a packet sells at 500,000 Kenya shillings, now I would rather, give up and wait for the Lord to take me.
Cabinet Secretary for Health, James Masharia, says the government is currently seeking to resolve this situation.
We have already commissioned a process whereby we shall be reviewing the act which brought that radio development levy. And the idea is to make sure that we have exemptions very quickly. In the meantime, we have paid duty ourselves as a ministry for the stocks held up at the airport and the port.
But the patients traveling from across the country to collect their prescriptions are yet to access the drugs, their lives now hanging in the balance. Sharon Momanyi, KTN.